paint. We're gonna paint. And I'm just gonna place my black. I'm just scooping it out of the bottle. I'm just putting it down here because I'm probably gonna mix the black soon. Beat up bigger brush. And we're gonna lay down the color. Full coverage. I want my camera. I want depth hands. Oh, just fill it all up. Went to Chicago fairly recently. There's a nice collection of impressionistic paintings that I saw over there at the Chicago Art Institute. I really enjoyed myself. I've never seen Van Gogh paintings that were done so crisp and clean. The ones that they show you in the art history books are always like the very erratically painted ones. You know, the ones with very crazy brushstrokes and stuff. And then the ones I saw, they look like they were done by young Monet or something. Ones that are very, it's almost pointillism the way Van Gogh was handling his paint. It was very clean and concise, and that was surprising. Pretty cool stuff. It matched more of the personality that was writing the letters to Theo. You know, have you seen those History Channel stuff where Van Gogh, where they read Van Gogh's letters to his brother, and he sounds very well-spoken, like a well-spoken gentleman. Enough, or it's filled up enough. And I'm gonna grab some blue. Probably should have asked the studio if they have some paint for me, because I think the acrylics they use is way better than mine. I'm just gonna put some blue in there. I'm going for like a universe sky, or universe sky, is that a sky? Universe space. And while it's wet and you start throwing the blue in, it has this really nice hazy blend to it. And I'm just going to place that all around in some areas here and there, making sure it blends in there. Some areas I won't, some areas I will. Just kind of, you know, brush it in there. And I don't want it to what do you call it? Too together in space, or at least the pictures I've seen of space. I've never been, but the galaxy looks more, it spreads in a more naturalistic form. Doesn't seem to have a rhyme or reason. It just kind of spreads like how ink spreads in water. So we're going to have to try and mimic that, but just a little bit, not too much. And I know I said what I just said, but I want to keep my brush strokes up and down, just because I don't want to scratch off the underneath of the paint that I've already applied. Yep. In some areas it doesn't even look like I'm painting anything on, but I am. It is creating like a blue haze. I might take white later. Let's see. I like the effect. And I like painting with acrylics because it dries really quick. And also what I don't like about acrylics is it dries really quick. I think I'm getting pretty good handle on acrylics. You just gotta get it when it's wet, and you have to be fast. And if you're a fast painter, acrylic is for you. I do have my oils with me, but I haven't touched them in a while. I had left them in San Diego for a good while, and they used to be my medium of choice. And then now I got them back, and I'm kind of scared of them, so I'm thinking I need to practice my painting before I waste my high quality oil paints. Don't wanna just throw around expensive oil paints. I want to be sure when they come out, and I think I'm getting there. Might even paint after this with oil. We'll see if I have the time. So, as you can see about with the amount of videos I have, I'm pretty new to, but I'm not new to painting. A little background. If you didn't see my first video, I been painting for a long while. I also have my bachelor's degree in studio arts, and my emphasis was in painting and illustration. I studied a lot of art. Hopefully I'll be able to display that here and not embarrass myself, but you know, we're just having fun. Art's many things, but it can also be fun. It doesn't have to be so serious. Oh, this one's an assignment, but I'm still having fun with it. I think when you're having fun anyway, it really comes out in the painting and how it looks, how it feels, and everything. It's kind of like a signature. Have you rushed, you know, when you're a kid, rushing papers or things you don't want to write, things you don't like? Your handwriting gets all poopy. It's all over the place like a doctor's signature. It's ugly. And then, have you seen those people like your classmates or whatever when you're kids, and they're really making their handwriting look really pretty and cursive and everything, if you're in that era, cursive, you know, dotting the I's with hearts or whatever, really taking their time to make their handwriting look beautiful. Same thing with art. Every stroke and all that, it translates in the long run to making a painting. Even if there's no subject in it, you can feel how the paint is applied, and it feels either good or rushed or bad or energetic or clear or pretty or whatever, you know. It's depending on the hand that's doing it, or what they're going for, or even if they're not going for anything, something translates, and that's one of the things I really love about painting. Like when we go to when I go to a contemporary museum like in LA or whatever, and then you see like just wads of paint or whatever, and people look confused. Well, those people don't know that it's not supposed to look like anything, but you know, it could feel like something, right? And if you've been throwing paint around or moving it around for a while, you'll know how to feel about the painting yourself. And you don't have to like it either. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Yeah. I'm really enjoying myself here. Just kind of creating kind of soft chaos. Spilling the canvas, making sure I don't have much canvas showing, and putting extra layers of paint so it's not so light in some areas. You could really see it up close Like there's some scratchy areas that you kind of have to apply more paint on. Yep, just enjoying the act of applying paint. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, man. It's like philosophy of painting, man. Yeah, just put it on there. Put it on there. Woo-hoo! Getting pups. It's feeling good. Feeling good. Getting the sides. I'm just getting the sides. I'll get music going in this room maybe next week, or we'll see. But I'm gonna try and make this not too boring for you guys by talking more. Yep. Huh. It's not very spacey yet. But maybe I'll add some violets too. This time I'm breaking my own rule. I was going in one direction, but I think I can afford a little more chaos now that there's a lot more paint. I'm not scratching anything underneath. Now blue. Blue. Get that haze. I want even more blue. More blue. Let me check my references real quick. Okay. Oh, that's too blue. It's okay. There's no mistakes in acrylic painting. Whatever you put on there, you always paint right over. That lighter blue is starting to pop out a little more, right? I like it. Want better coverage. And, that's what you get. That's what you pay for. This cheapy paint that I have. But also, it's good to use cheapy paint, especially when you're practicing or whatever, because there's no guilt. You're not throwing away buttloads of money experimenting and stuff. Or I don't know if that's anyone has a problem with art supply spending or whatever. I get my own supplies, and I don't want to throw down too much money if I know I'm just playing around with it and I'm not making anything that I'm gonna keep or what. I think I want it darker in the corners, so I'm gonna go back in with black, right there, black. I'm gonna come in with black from the bottom. Yep, black. step back sometimes. There's glare, a lot of glare from those bright white lights I got. So I gotta move around my head just in case you're wondering why I look like an ostrich. Or a turkey. Cover. What time is it? It's 3:14. It's 3:14 and it's December 11, Monday. I made a video this morning and I thought, you know what? I want to make another one. I feel like that drawing one was too short. See? And I just kept working it, right? Now it feels more random. Before I was just going up and down. Now I think the blue color is blending and very nice. It's doing very nice things on the canvas. Very nice indeed. And I want to just show you guys my palette real quick. Oops. See that? And it dries so fast you could just put paint right over it in a few minutes when it's fully dry, of course. Yeah, I'm just throwing my black and my blue there and just grabbing whatever colors are in there to throw into my sky here, or my galaxy, my universe. Just taking my time, you know. I know it doesn't look like anything yet, but no pressure. I'm just enjoying. And like I said, the more you enjoy your work here, the more someone else might enjoy it. They'll feel how it's supposed to look. It's not like this rushed, corny galaxy sky. It's gonna be this beautiful, very soft galaxy sky in space. And I don't like those. Okay, there. And just because I have the paint out right now, I'm just gonna get my sides. It's better for hanging, just in case it's not framed, which I don't think they'll frame. But I want to get the sides because I have my black paint right now. Ooh, ha ha ha. And I think an easel is handy. Keeps the painting on lock. Keeps you from dropping the painting and making a mess. It gets you at a nice height working on the painting. Just getting more paint. Finishing up the sides here. And then we'll continue with what it's going to look like. And if this is the first of my videos you're watching, let me tell you a little bit about myself. The kind of work I do is I'm a paint instructor for the small studio, and I do this kind of stuff. I paint while I explain my process, and people follow along, and it's really fun for me. I went to school mainly for art, but I was double majoring as a teacher, and then I didn't complete my teaching degree, but I did take a lot of teaching classes and I have a lot of hours and experience, and I've even taught for a while. But I decided it wasn't for me, and I had to move on with my life. But I still do love teaching, and I guess that's partly why I'm doing work here with you guys. And eventually, when my channel grows, I'll be answering questions and doing a lot more different kinds of paintings, more other level stuff. Okay, I'm just throwing my brush into the water, resetting my paintbrush. Gonna let it dry a little bit, kind of like what's on there right now. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll use the same brush. I could use red. I'm gonna use red. And maybe I won't wait till it gets too dark. I'm gonna show you guys my palette again. I'll pull you guys from my desktop here. See, I'm just throwing my red in there. I like that my colors are getting all mixed, and I could just pull whatever I want. And I will be putting some yellow in this corner. I'm just gonna scoop it in there because I want brown. See? Red, equal parts red, blue, and yellow makes brown. Add a little black, it's darker brown. Add a little white, it's lighter brown. If you guys remember mixing colors from grade school. Anyway, I'll get you back up here. Check out what I'm doing. And I'm going to start applying this brown very soon. Maybe I should get a better brush. This thing's kind of chunks. Getting chunky. Look at that. Rawr. It's wild. I think we'll be fine. I'm downing myself. You can't doubt yourself. Just apply the paint. Apply the paint. That's what I do. Boom. That's where it's at. Okay. Is that where I want it? Let's see. Is that where I want it? Believe in yourself. Applying pretty thinly. Probably will need a lot more. Is that how much paint I want on there? Is that the size I want too? Let's see. And I just want to apply it so it's not too thin in some areas. You can see it up close. Some parts are not being covered. Okay. This. If you saw my first video, I was making shapes, simple shapes, or at least one of them, to kind of draw out the the figure. I'm doing that right now. Kind of just putting down paint to see how my figure will look inside the canvas, and I think it's gonna look amazing. So I'm putting that down. I need a darker brown though. This kind of turned out more orange, which is fine too. I was instructing 2 days ago, and it's weird. I have this way of going with the flow and making things work and letting my students kind of use what they can be good with, but some people translate that as like I'm not understanding what I want from them or whatever. It's like they want me to do they want me to take away their freedom and delegate completely what to do. But I mean, in art and in painting, you kind of have to find your own way. There are the right ways to do it, right? But I find art is like handwriting. You can't have everyone do some kind of automatic print. Even everyone's handwriting is very different, right? But it's all acceptable at some point. In art, I think it's important to find your own handwriting, in my opinion. And since I've been doing a lot of different kinds of art, that's kind of what I want to find in them too. It gets me excited when I see a student getting it, and then the ones that don't, that want instruction from beginning to end, and they don't trust in their own exploration, you know, they don't get very far. Right, that's okay. Right. I think I want a darker brown, so maybe even like purple. So I'm placing that there. Ooh, I don't know about that though. Actually, maybe I like that. No, those are happy mistakes too. I said brown, right? And this got all purple. Now I like it. We're gonna go with it. We're going with it, man. Oh my god. That's not part of the... That's not what you said we were doing. Oh. And then you get frustrated. Oh my gosh. Too much freedom. That exploded. Oh my god, I don't like art. It's too cleansing. I don't want to be told what to do all the time. 24/7, except on the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, I just got drunk. And then I repeat. Alright. I'm liking it. I think it's taking shape. Yep. And I'm making sure to blend the orange to the purple. I want it to be seamless, and to do that, we're doing the dry brush technique. That means you're not grabbing more paint on your brush, and you're just kind of moving around the paint that's already there. So it's kind of, well, yeah, it's blending the line here, so it's not like a harsh line. That's not what we want. We want it soft, nice and soft. Woo! More color came from the bottom of the brush there. We're gonna go again with black. Yeah, soon. Okay, I like it so far. I wonder if there's anyone painting with me. That'd be really cool. Well, whatever. Maybe in the future. I did just start. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Boom, 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 boom. Some black. Yeah, some black. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna switch brushes, even though I really enjoyed using this. I'll probably go back and use that again. This figure, not quite round, but it started as a round tipped brush. Now it's more like a, I don't know, a crusty dead brush, I guess. Use this brush. And again, we're all just using rounds today. Just using rounds today. I picked up some black. Putting it right there. Putting some right here, some right there, and see the black is really light, I feel, compared to the black I used to have. That was acrylics. This black is very light, but you know, we'll make do for now. And I'll bust out the oils when I can. And I feel good about painting again. I'm feeling good now, but put some black there. Right there, guys. Right there. Some right there. Some right there. Some right there. Underneath you. Like that. And that. Oof, almost dropped my brush. Oof, that would have been bad. Got carpet down there. I'll put something down there. I'm having fun. Feels good to paint. Something happens in your head when you're painting. Some kind of like lightness. It's like you've been working out your brain or something. Oh, more black. Black, black, black. That black is not strong enough. So far, it looks like those zombies from The Legend of Zelda. What are they called? Re-deads or whatever. Because of all the pastiness of how it looks. I think they're like mummy zombies. But we'll see. And it'll come. Give it time. It'll come. Maybe something. I'm gonna make something we'll be proud of today. Okay. And I like the application so far. It's nice and soft. And I'm achieving this because a lot of my paint isn't dry when I'm painting on top of it. So you're not getting harsh layering. They are pretty much blending nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna get a light orange, and I'll get this by maybe putting 2 to 3 parts yellow to 1 part red, and then I should have piece orange, and that'll just set my canvas off. See, look at that. It sticks out a lot. It's radiating. And we're gonna place it in some strategic spots, guys. Some here, some there. Painting, just enjoying. And I know Twitch is a gamer's platform, and I do love video games, but my computer is not very great. The games I still do play a lot is StarCraft, the first one. I do have the second one, but I don't like it. They cartooned it too much, like Warcraft. I liked it when it felt like Space Noir, you know? When it felt all kind of serious. Now it's very cartoony, so I don't know. And I do like that style too, but I think it doesn't look good in space. Feels weird. Feels weird, man. Again, we're just using a small roundy brush. You get these at Michael's. They're not very expensive. You gotta wait for the sales. They always have sales, especially around this time of the holidays. Trying to get rid of their inventory. Trying to take advantage of the holidays where people buy things for everyone. Like, oh, we gotta throw away our inventory. Quick, mark them down. Mark them down for the holidays. Let's get that Black Friday craze. Woo! Hopefully someone really needs Isofiles bad. Woohoo! Brushing this around. Lining up some areas. Brush, 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 brush. Time is at 3:37. Getting a lot done. And did I say 3 parts yellow? It's better to make more of the mixture because it's hard to get the exact color you want with acrylic. That's also a problem with it. You kind of have to use what you got. See, look at that. Now that one's even lighter. But it's okay. It's okay. We got this. And I mean, I think you could already tell that this is going to be a back. So it being a back, you know that there's like a shoulder blade thing here. So you want to kind of paint to the shape of the surface. That creates more of the illusion of this rounded surface here when you paint in the direction of the surface. Yeah. See what I'm doing? And we want a little more orange. Yeah, orange. Try to sit straight too. If you're painting for a long time and you don't take care of your posture, it's gonna hurt. So gotta catch that. Don't sit improperly. You don't wanna be a Smeagol painting all wondering all the time. These are precious paintings. I'll show you guys the orange I'm making. See? Look at that. See, I'm just working around my palette, my cardboard palette. See? My darker reds over there, the blacks and the violets. My regular reds here, then I'm lightening it up with yellow over here. The orange that we're already kind of using. There we go. Still working on it. Feels good though. Feels really good. Thanks whoever's out there watching right now. See, I picked up too much paint. Maybe I'll have one that picks up and the other one that blends. This one doesn't have any paint. This one is chunky. So see, I'll use this one to brush it in. No paint at all, right? That's dry brush technique. Dry brush technique, baby. Then put more orange in there. Orange. Get the dry brushing, man. Dry brush, dry brush. A little more orange. And I'm painting this with the notion that I'd be able to teach this to my class at work, and I hope it doesn't get too complicated. I'm just trying to paint, was it 2 hours worth? We'll see. Hopefully some of my colleagues will be able to paint this too. I mean, I think portraiture is pretty hard. Yeah. And that's what... But that's okay, I guess. Should be fine. Should be fine. Gotta believe. Believe in yourself, believe in others. Gotta brush that in. See, if you don't pick up too much paint, you can brush it in. So I want the red in between my brown and orange in some areas. Gives it more of like a intensity that I really like a lot. And I want some here too. I want to show you good. Make that stuff intense. Woohoo! And a little more here. I think I'm losing a lot of my purple though. I might have to go back with some of that. And I want some here too. Some more red right there. It's looking looking pretty good so far. Fresh. More color the better. Here, will help pull out the spine, not in the Mortal Kombat way, but more in the way that it can pop out visually. Yep. Okay. And the lighter the color, like the lighter orange that I'm bringing out, the more it tends to pop, and the darker it is, it makes it recede. Just for general art knowledge. See? I mean, I don't really have anything on the canvas right now, right? Just a bunch of color, but you could already see it taking shape, right? And that's all it really is. When you can start breaking things down in shapes, then it's easy, super easy. And when you see things as, oh my god, how to draw that whole portrait, oh my god. then you're not able to break it down and you're seeing it as a whole. And I think that's how it's done even in reality. You know, you're not deep stressing over the big picture. And you just don't do the little things to finish the whole thing. So it's bad. It's bad. I'm using the little brush. My little brush is like a few hairs. This is what I use for like lines and little details. It's my little finisher. My little dangerous one. You know, like in mafia movies, there's always this small short guy that's really dangerous and angry. That's what I picture this brush. Little dangerous guy. Little Tommy. Little Tommy. Better have his money. Yellow. And these are highlights now that I'm placing. I didn't want them down yet. It doesn't look good. It's okay. It's okay. We'll come back. So now I'm picking up black with little Tommy. And we're going to darken some areas here. Some areas there. I'm using black, but my black is not very strong, so it's just acting as like a nice shade. Look at that. You can already tell that's a face, right? Yeah, it's so good. So good. Just kidding. Sometimes I have good days. And this is an okay day. Yeah. Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Laying down the color. Laying down the color. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun to paint, guys. Even if you don't know how to paint. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't know how to paint, but I loved playing with paint. It was the best thing ever. I think we get trained to feel shame or something about wasting supplies or something's supposed to be something. It look like something. Because it's weird when you pull out the art supplies in front of the kids, they're like, hell yeah, you know? And then when you pull it in front of adults, like, oh my god, I can't paint. I don't even know how to draw a stick figure. You know how many times I heard that? It's not anything to be proud of, you know? Just because you declare you're not good at something, it doesn't excuse you or whatever. I mean, you don't do that with math either. Ooh, I could barely add 2 plus 2. Instead, people look at you funny, right? But in art, it's like a sense of pride to be bad at art or whatever. It's really weird. But art is very important, and I still think it is. If education was about what it's supposed to be about, having, you know, individual growth. Like say education is not for the sole purpose of churning out workers for the industrial age, then yeah, that's a big deal. But since it is, I want to keep you down, man. Yeah, art. I'll talk about the benefits of art later. We're getting into the fine details. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to get all conspiracy theory on you guys. It's only the second Do they call them episodes? I don't know. Episode sounds like having like a manic attack or whatever. It's only my second episode. Whatever. Keep painting. No negativity here. Just gonna enjoy the act of creating. Super fun, I swear. I'm jealous. Grab some supplies. Get some ketchup if you want to join me. It's freaking fun. So fun. Woo! And the one goes away. Oh, yeah. I will further what I was talking about earlier about when we're kids, or when you bust out the art supplies in front of kids, they're about it, and then adults, they get scared. They tell you the kind of thing to excuse themselves from it. But why is that? Yeah. It's kind of sad. Like, what time in someone's life did they think they're not, that art is not for them? And that's fine too. Everyone has their own kind of creative outlet, hopefully. I'm saying even like just attempting it. Why is that scary? I mean, attempting to cook is super fun too. Attempting, even some people skydive, right? Coming out of a plane, that's super fun. Just ranting, sorry guys, just ranting on. I'm just really feeling this painting right now. Woohoo! And you know, usually paintings look better in person, but for some reason this painting looks really great on the screen. I hope it looks pretty good on the screen. Cause you never know. When you look at it again in the video, it's like, what the fuck is that? Oh, sorry. Sorry for my language, guys. I was just expressing a point. Woo! It's glowing. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Finish. No rush, but we're gonna finish this today, guys. Today. That's too much black. Should have put more blue areas, because my figure is starting to eat up all my blue areas, and I need my blue areas to contrast with all that nice orange that I put on there. And why that works is, I'll show you. Oh, here's a trade tip number 2, or probably made a bunch of tips, but this is an important one. If you look at the color wheel, the colors that always work are the ones opposite from the spectrum. So I think they call them is it analogous? I forget the art terms. But orange is right across the color wheel from blue, and what makes orange, red, and yellow. But if you see the whole color wheel, it would be right there, and blue would be right there, right? And then you have red and yellow right here, next to them. Analogous? I think it's analogous. I'll have to look it up later. Don't want to teach you guys wrong things. We're about teaching right things. Only right. Sometimes left. Okay. Yeah, one day we will have music in the studio. And it doesn't drown me out. Okay, let me go back with a little brush before it dries on me. Yeah, you have to be mindful about how the paint dries too. It looks like I'm going all over the place, but I know the drying times by heart, I guess. So I'm not stressing too bad. But you don't want to ruin your brushes by letting them out of the water too long. They'll just crust up right there, and then you won't have a brush anymore. Happens. You feel bad. You paid all that Christmas money for your paint supplies. Let's get rid of this. So weird. No losing steam. Never. Go. I will get a lighter orange though. That's what I need. I'm not ready to put the fine details. I like to do the fine details last. Some people, well, like I said, there's many ways to do something, especially in art. But I like to do the fine details last. And I want to brighten the rounded areas that I have here, so I have an even lighter orange by mixing some yellow in there, and I'm just placing it on. And I have to do that to the cheeks here too. Just make some pretty prominent, nice prominent cheekbones. And some right there. See, they pop closer to us by getting that lighter color. That's how you do it. Lighter. I like listening to music and painting usually. I forgot I have to go to the mall today. I'm gonna get my dad a gift for Christmas. He really likes Nike, and I made this graphic design thing. I'm pretty sure it's not original. There's a bunch of them like that. It says don't do it, and it's Nike. So he really likes Nike. Yeah, it's a custom gift. We have a t-shirt maker somewhere in the mall I have to talk to about making this shirt that I made for my dad. My dad. A little more yellow. Okay, boom. Does that come out? It's like a flame. Woo! Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. More boom, boom, boom. And then boom, boom, boom. Looks pretty good. Looks so soft on my screen. Needs more though. Needs more, man. Oh yeah. Purple. I want purple again. So purple is 1 part red and 1 part blue, or equal parts blue, and that makes purple. If there's a little more red, it makes violet. If there's a little more blue, it makes it more purple. And the difference between violet and purple, if you don't know, is violet is like lighter and more maroony than purple, and purple is like deeper and darker. This is more violet, see? We're gonna put that in and around. Oh yeah, that's good. Just use my finger to bring that up. Like a G. Ooh. Oh yeah. Feels good. Feels great. Good. Violet on her lips there. And I'm just gonna bring the violet here to see where I want those eyebrows. Because they're pretty stark. That black somehow is annoying me. A little more violet here. Let's drag it down. Where else can we put the violet? Oh, there's some here on the spine. Boom. A little more violet here as well. See, I'm just dragging it. If I had a canvas knife, you just go. I don't have that. So I'm just using my finger like one. And I put a little shade, or a little violet on the top lid here. Make it pop out a bit so it makes it less flat as well. And what else? Just like a flame. And that's thanks to the color. Has nothing to do with anything else but the color. It's good color. Oh, dang it. I didn't want that purple. That's okay. I'll do mistakes somehow. Maybe it's good I don't have music. It might make me too pumped. Sometimes my hand follows the music. And right now we're doing this very sensitive, delicate painting. Probably would have ruined it, maybe. Delicate accents to the painting. It's like a yellow with white. That's what it pops. But I don't know if I want that much. Just enough. This, I'm more dabbing it now. I didn't like it blended. It's knocking the saturation. I like the saturation of the orange that's already there. And what I mean by saturation, there's like a potency that colors have, and when you add white to it, it kind of dilutes it, or black. Kind of like when you put cream in coffee, get that like light brown. Yeah, we don't want that. We want to keep it not too diluted. So we're just dabbing, so the color gets placed on there without blending too much. Not the kind of dabbing that the kids are doing these days, you know. Don't do that. Don't do it. No, not do it. No dabbing allowed. Just kidding. You can dab if you want to. Dab if you want to. Dab if you want to. You know what makes a believable? I mean, there's no fire-skinned person, but what makes it believable is I'm getting the highlights where they need to go, which kind of informs to the eye what the shape is, and it's a familiar shape, right? It's a body. People know what bodies are. We have some. We know people that have bodies. That's why this already looks like what you think it is. And I'm saying it's the placement, the right placement of highlights. That's what's doing it. That's what's doing it for me. Black. I should purchase two. Need more purple. And I'm adding a little white on my violet, just so it sticks out a little bit, because the purple is getting, just disappearing into the black somehow, because the purple I have is too dark. So I added a little white, just to make it stick out a bit. And we will use this white as well. It's coming. I want that even lighter. back. It's like that curve, and I want it more up on the top here. And we want some red again. See? I want to show you guys my paint again. My red's already dry. The one that I placed there, nothing on the finger. All dry. I gotta work fast. Gotta work fast so we don't waste that paint. It's not a waste if you're painting with it, having fun, learning. Right. There's a lot of fine details out of place right now. Okay, let's not do it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You've panicked before. And I want that. But let me get that yellow to blend. Maybe white is what I need. Those full lips. Full. I gotta blend it too. Oh no. Where's the brush I was blending with? There it is. Oh no, it's another brush. I haven't used it, so I can use it now. Use the dry brush. Dry brush technique. It's very useful. Some black. into the face a little more. Give it a nice shape. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. It's getting better. It keeps getting better. Just gotta keep working it, right? What did I say it looked like? That mummy zombie from that one video game? Ocarina of Time. Really dead. Now, looking like a gorgeous fire lady. Arr. Beautiful fire lady looking at you like, yeah? So, gotta paint that side. Yep. Great. A little more purple. There. And then upside down. Looking good so far. You know, when you kind of brush in purple right there, it makes it look like she has a cheek. You don't want it just completely black. I like expressing the roundness of that shape. Just a little bit of color. And then I want that red, orange, and yellow. Okay, it's 4:17, you guys. I think I'll be finishing pretty soon. Let's hope. I don't want to take too much time on this page. But I also want it to look awesome. And I think it's looking decent. Oh man, dang it. Bruno's stuck in my head. And it might be tough at first, especially mixing colors. You'll get the hang of it. Mixing colors would be so easy. It's kind of like typing. I don't know if any of you folks could remember when you first started typing. It's like you didn't know where to put and place your hands on the keys. It's the same with color. It just kind of have to keep doing it, and then it becomes like second nature. Oh no! It's too dark. Too dark. Too dark. Too dark. Come on. Right there, though. And then I'll just try brushing it down. I love that red. Looks like fire. Ooh. Nice fire. I'll tell I'm having a good time painting this painting. Always something. Oh, right on the skin. Right there. Paint. I want that around cute like that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Clean out my brushes. Going back on detail work. So we haven't finished everything. Black. Some white and I want some yellow. These are all the fine details, really help to finish the painting. And some fresh yellow and some fresh white. And I'm using this white, yellow to kind of make that even brighter. That way it pops. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going on black again. Even though they're not white. Sorry, haven't been talking. Been really lost in Discord now. I'm enjoying it. If you enjoy something, it's going to turn out weird. Usually. Maybe not in the beginning, but you know. I think the face looks pretty good. Trying to see if there's any fixes. But so far, I do like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. I am going to refer to my references and get some more Stacy looks. And it's good to change your brush too, especially these strokes I'm making. So I'm going to just use one very thin brush to take all those. In hindsight, I think I should have added more blue areas, but you know, it's not too late to add where I wanted some. I think I'll go back and do that soon. But this is supposed to be African woman. It's supposed to be like an empowerment piece, and you know, I'm taking this project seriously. I want someone to be proud of this, so that's what I'm doing. And it's almost there, I think. Anyway. Let's see. It's already 4:30. I think I spent too much time on it, but that's okay. I feel pretty good about it. And I'm adding the blue around her hair to make her hair pop out more, because without it, her hair is not going to pop at all. There's too many darks, too many darkish dark areas, not enough light areas because I'm playing with extreme contrasts here, so what's needed is a lot more of this blue to kind of maintain the shape of her hair, or help maintain it. I think it's working now. I was worried at first, but you could see the shape now. Shape of her hair. It's looking good. And I think I want even more blues here. And it's always good to have a reference, so you're not doing everything by imagination. I mean, eventually you can do that. Just work everything off from your head. But if you're starting, most likely you haven't been studying everything like nature and trees and everything, and if you just keep creating like what you think something looks like, it's always going to turn out not as good as the real thing. You only want to work with your imagination. Well, I guess if it's for fun, but also if you've been actively studying the thing, like if you've been drawing trees all your life, you probably know enough about trees, the type of trees, the kind of bark, and the kind of colors that they come in, that you don't even have to refer to the reference anymore. But for the rest of us, there's a whole world of stuff, and I don't have time to study all of it, right? We aren't like the olden time artists that have that time to go explore and record the kind of things that they see, right? In their little notebooks, paint things in nature and all that. I mean, that's good practice too, but yeah, you're on the internet, so let it help you in your art endeavors. Technology, that's what we have over painters from the past. And don't think that they're better because they're old masters back then. If anything, they used technology to their advantage as well. I mean, like the cubic paints and stuff. You could say the artists from even before them didn't have that kind of technology. Those guys aren't lesser for using advancements of their time. So we have a catalog of images on the internet, gotta use it. Can't just hire a person. I mean, you can, but a lot of us can't just go out in the street and hire someone to pose for us. Like olden times artists. That'd be sweet, but yeah, talking realistically, right? Ooh, looking good. And darken. There's a lot of paint up there that I don't like. So I'll scratch it off. I'm gonna darken the bottom area, and I'll probably add some stars. That will just set this painting off. You'll see. Anyway, I hope you learned something from watching me paint, whoever's watching. And I am going to be making a lot more videos discussing my techniques and just sharing my process. This is freaking fun. And I love it. And when you learn something, you want to share it all the time. So that's what I'm doing. And thanks for being here if you're here right now. And expect more videos. It's very hazy. I think I want more stuff going on in the hair. I'm not sure what yet. My black is very diluted. I need darker blacks, but that's okay. Get there, get there. Just wipe off what I have. Now I can again. Black is very diluted. Okay, I'll go with the blue. Even though my black is lacking, if you have a light color against it, that helps push out whatever's next to it. So see, I'm using this blue to kind of help pull out the shape of her arm, like that, see? And just kind of blending it in. This is a pretty nice painting. I like it. Hopefully, I'll get it like 2. Let's see. I'll let you guys know. Let you guys know if they like it. Okay, I'm using this, you're able to see it. Oh, bring it down a little bit. You're able to see it. I'm using this blue here to help give her curves. Cool, right? Yeah, I think my boss is working for some she's part of some women's group, and I think they would appreciate this image. I hope they will. I mean, I already like it too. If they don't like it, I'm keeping it. Shoot. I like all my babies. My babies, my babies. It's pretty blue. Oh, that's my phone. BRB, guys. It's 4:39. You have to be mindful of edges. See, you gotta soften some areas, and then while leaving some edges hard. Darken some areas. Dark. It's been a while since I painted such nice thing. Alright. I want to make more. Pretty inspiring. I think I should do more commissions, but I always hate, not hate, but I always dislike the whole making a deal with someone who's not right-minded, because sometimes it feels like a whole big waste of time, and you guys aren't meshing and dealing. You guys don't know what the other person's talking about, and they don't know the price range, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, man, all this talking, what should be painting? Maybe I'll get an agent one day. I'll get my painting down. This is a pretty fun and simple painting. If you followed with me, that's awesome. I'd really like to see your work. Maybe you could share it with me. I do have a website, and that we can go critique if you like having your work critiqued. My website is leoangeloart.com. That's where a bunch of my work is too. And I'm going to be updating it daily. Then I have a Twitch. Yeah. So keep in touch there. And please do subscribe. I will be doing a lot of art like I've shown you right now. Stars. I'm gonna go look at what stars look like. I got that ready. And you guys saw my process from start to finish, right? I made my background with this kind of black hazy thing. I don't know why I'm stressing. It's just the stars part. I got this. I got this. So, do I want black stars or white stars? Oh, black stars. I mean yellow stars or white stars? Okay, I don't think black stars exist. Messing up. Messing up. There was this guy and he told us about black stars. I was thinking, okay, this should be easy. I should put purple in her hair. That'll further pull that blue away. It's just red and blue. Like I said, it's just red and blue, guys. No stress. No stress. We're gonna put that on top sides here. And we're just going to make it dashes, complements the kind of dashes I've already made on the bottom here. And I looked at a picture of a galaxy, and it seems like a lot of the haze is either blue or purple, and or I mean violet, or purple, I don't know, purple. Let's say purple, and that helps me. Create this the hair's shape better. Have another color to play with. And also, I don't want it too dark either. I want some parts like really blendy, like the light of the galaxy or the space I'm playing with. Sometimes I don't even know if what I'm saying makes sense. I don't get out enough to talk to people these days. It's been a while, man. Alright, now come the stars, I think. I don't know, my paint's very dry. Okay. scared. Come on, let's do it. We can do it. That's one. And I'm using little Tommy over here. No. Yeah, see? Little Tommy. Collect all. And you could do one dot at a time. I guess that's what I'm doing because I don't want to mess up my painting anymore. But I know that there's a technique where you just click the thing and then the white splatter goes in there and kind of creates its own kind of effect like stars. But I don't want to risk it at this point, and the dots are fine for me. I'm not stressing. I'm enjoying every minute, so I don't care. And it's 4:47. I spent some time making this piece of art. And if you're following with me, I hope you're at a place where you like your art too. In the beginning, yeah, it looked like the mummy, right? Now, looks like a beautiful starlight lady with fiery eyes, glowing skin. Beauty. Good thing I have a video of how to do this. I almost forgot myself. Because I have to probably teach this, how to paint it. And it'd be embarrassing if I don't remember. I kind of tend to get lost in the painting like this, so I think I'll remember. Thanks to Twitch, it'll be saved. Woohoo! Very cool platform. And Seek My Stars will also help in creating this shape, this form. And I don't want all the stars to be the same size, and I want to spread them out well enough. And I do want my stars round. It can't be like dashes. If you're doing it, that's fine. I don't want dashes. That's gonna piss me off. I don't know why. I think it's just me. It's just what I want. No. I like this a lot. Starlight lady. I'll put some on the blue too. What is that on that? It's okay. Cool. Wow, I like it. I like it. Can't wait to show it someone. Putting a little water because my white is very crusty and it's not loaded on the canvas. Dashes on kind of more roundish stars. How many stars are there in the world? In the universe? Like 5? A lot of stars, man. 5 hours later, it's just a star painting. Single stars. Single stars. Sunday. I think I don't have much left to say. I'll probably post the finished painting on my website, but I don't want you guys to just watch me put white dots all day long. I think that would be really boring for you guys. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again for the next painting or drawing session. Maybe tomorrow even. Alright, bye! Alright, turn this off. Whew!